Learning Spanish until I become fluent, day 8. Okay, so going off the sort of storyline here, or I guess I should say going off of the whole restaurant theme, another question that the waiter might ask, or I should say another question that I might ask as a customer is, may I get a glass of water? Right? So I guess formal with please, or casual like me das basta, or polite request. Okay, let's hear this one.
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua?
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? May I get?
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua?
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Vaso de agua. Okay, so that's like the common thread here. Glass of water. A glass of water. Now, how come this one? Use with friends or family in informal settings. Will you give me a glass of water? Okay. Could you bring me a glass of water? ¿Me podrías traer? We learned this verb, traer. So this is gonna be bring. Traer la cuenta, por favor. Podría. What does podría mean? ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Podrías. Podrías. May I? What does that mean? Could you bring? Traer is bring. What is podrías? Well, let's see. Let me copy this. Like this. I need to know what podrías means. You could. Could you? I see. But interestingly enough, what does me mean? Exactly does that mean? Me. Okay, so let's break this down for a second. Could you bring me a glass of water? So, me. So me goes first. Could you, podrías, bring a glass of water? So what's the sentence structure there? It's me. So could you bring me a glass of water? So what's the subject here? The subject really is, could you bring me, you will bring me a glass of water. You will bring me. So the object goes first, I guess. The object being, I'm not sure if this is correct, but the object being me. Could you bring, so the verb, a glass of water? Is that right? Could you bring me a glass of water? Could you, me podrías? This is totally okay. Let's look at the English one. Could you? So that's podrías. Bring, traer, me, a glass of water. Okay. You know what? Let's ask AI. AI mode. Let's go. In this sentence, what break this sentence down for me grammatically. What is the subject, object, and verb? Let's go. Here's a grammatical breakdown of your sentence. Could you bring me a glass of water? Grammatical component, subject, you. I'm the subject. Or, sorry, you. Yeah, that was right, I think. Performing the action, verb. Could bring. An indirect object. The thing being brought is the glass of water, an indirect object. So there's two different objects, okay, so it's just... Okay, fine, good enough. So how about this? Let me move myself here. How about this sentence, this Spanish sentence? So this is completely different. Two. This is subject, you. Right? Here. You. Verb. Podría. To bring. Could you bring? Okay. Thing being brought is the water. Okay, wow, okay. It's totally different. Totally different. Okay, so anyways, in this case, it's a, so it's a it's like indirect object. Oh, sorry. So yeah, indirect object. Verb. Subject. Oh, okay. I should say subject, verb. Oddly enough, it's kind of like combined there. Verb, and then the direct object. OS. Completely different. So in this case, could you bring is SVO. SVO. Here it's OSVO. My gosh. Okay, let's hear it again one more time.
¿Podría traerme un vaso de agua?
Sorry, wrong one.
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua?
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? ¿Me podrías? So it's me, you bring the water. Me, could you bring the water? Me, could you bring the water? Okay. Could you bring the water? Glass of water. ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Okay. I just have to like wrap my head around that. Hot water or cold water? Agua caliente o fría?
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? ¿Agua caliente o fría?
Agua caliente o fría? Agua caliente. Here's one thing I have trouble with, at least personally. I would say my voice isn't like super monotone, but it's on the monotone side. So when we're talking about these types of languages where like there's like a lot of like ups and downs, sure I can do it, but I think when it comes to like everyday, if I were to use it in an everyday situation, I don't think I would naturally speak it that way.
¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? ¿Agua caliente o fría?
Right, so even this phrase, it's like ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Agua caliente o fría? There's a lot of like ups and downs there. For if I were to actually say this, I would probably, in a real life situation, say like, ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Agua caliente o fría, right? That's just sort of like the way I speak in general, even in English. So I really wonder if, I guess my question really is like, are there monotone speakers in Spanish-speaking countries? Of course, there must be, right? Right? I don't know. ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Agua caliente o fría? Yeah. ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Agua caliente o fría? Or fría? Okay, but yeah, I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua? Agua caliente o fría? Okay. Now this is something I just gotta live with. Something I gotta adapt to. In any case, day 8 in the books.